Hi, Moneymakers. So, I'm here to share with you one small story. So, you must have heard the news that right now a lot of FDIs, FPI, FIIs are taking out the money from the Indian economy. So, what happens when such things happen? It creates a large pressure on the Indian economy, and there is a shortage of US dollars right now. So, for Indian economy, what RBI does is that it creates a smart tool. So recently it used that tool, and on 16th of December, RBI issued a 3-year dollar rupee swap for close to around 5 billion USD. So why this thing happen? So the first reason is that we need to do imports that needs US dollar. Then there is in the outflow of the US dollars from the Indian economy. Yeah. And the second reason is that if the current reserve of the RBI is used instead of borrowing the or using this tool, what happens in that scenario is there is a sudden spike in the interest rates. So that is the reason, in order to avoid all this scenario, RBI using the this swap tool, dollar rupee swap tool. So in order to explain this simply, what happens, RBI issued a 3-year 5 billion USD a dollar rupee swap for banks like in India we have private and PSU banks that can give loan as US dollars to the RBI, and RBI can fix certain rate. Based on that, after 3 years, RBI will return the US dollars, and in return it will get the rupee. So the rate that has been fixed as of now depends on the spot price plus the forward P. The forward P that has been declared in this case for the 3-year swap is basically close to around 8 rupees. Yeah. So if let's suppose, for example, the current price, the spot price of the USD INR is 90, on the forward P is 8. So after 3 years, the RBI will take the US dollars for 98 rupees. So 1 US dollar will be equivalent to 98 rupees at that particular point of time. So that is basically the whole idea in order to use this tool. And this is a very smart move by the RBI, since you can understand that without even touching the reserve, the forex reserve the RBI has, it has borrowed the US dollars from the different banks. The bank name it does not disclose, and it can be private lenders, PSU like SBI, ICICI, HDFC, but it is not made public. So it is just a guess or estimation that I'm having right now. And they in return participated. The surprising thing about this is that there is such a shortage of rupees in the economy also, that for 5 billion USD that RBI asked, it was the bank bid were close to around 10 billion USD. So it is the 2x the amount that RBI wants. So if RBI said that there is a deficit of 10 billion US dollars in the Indian economy, the banks are even ready to give it to them. So you can understand the that how much money is needed right now in the circulation in the current economy. So this is what I wanted to give you the information on, and that's all from my side. Have a great day. Bye.